the straight black hair. What's your name again?
Delasia.
Delasia. So why'd you join? Why'd you join?
Well, you have a lot of opinions, and
Oh God.
Hmm.
Oh
females
God.
don't favor them. And I'm wondering, like, a lot of females are wondering. I feel like, what is your like goal? What is your goal in doing
Well,
all this?
do I have opinions or do I have facts?
A little bit of both, but I mean, like this girl, bro. What? A lot of girls, I think it's you. I think you speaking for yourself, shorty. Like a lot of these women know what the fuck they calling it for. She must be young.
You claim to have facts.
I claim to
See
have
how?
facts. What does claim mean?
How you gonna
I'm
claim facts?
getting this factual, like, where are you getting this evidence from? Like,
How long you been
He
watching me?
lives on the earth.
Lord.
No, no, no. Hold on. I got it. I got it. I mean, if you watch me,
you brought a female up here the other day. Um, she had a degree, and then you had posted her.
Bruh.
What? No, no, no.
Oh, I see why he,
Why
bro.
you-
because I don't need them jumping in. It's going to
Um,
get confusing.
you brought her
Kevin
in
Cole for that.
about her car sales.
Yeah.
So you went based
Bro,
off
Kevin's
of
scandalous.
No,
It's
no,
the
no.
hair.
his failure.
Ma'am, first of all, I don't know what you're
He
talking
keeps
about.
zooming
You
in
say
on
you have all these opinions. I have opinions just like anyone else. You got opinions. But unlike what you're doing is I bring facts, data, statistics, things you can go look up yourself.
You had one proof of evidence, is what I saw. You had one proof of evidence.
I have one proof of it, ma'am. Excuse
To
me.
shoot the
No,
female.
no, no, ma'am. First of all, I've been doing this for too long to have one proof of evidence. And if I had one proof of evidence, tell me what you're talking about. First off, let's get to that point because you can't keep talking about this vague story. Tell me what it is you think you saw.
About the female's career. You gave
When?
2 days ago. It was about 2 days ago.
2 days ago on what? Instagram, YouTube, what?
Yes, Instagram. It was a light-skinned female talking about her car sales business. She owned a rental car
Oh
business.
yep. I sure did. You mean the woman who agreed with me?
Yeah, she agreed with you at the end because
Because I was right.
What?
What, okay, what was I
Oh
wrong
my
about?
God.
She's been in business for 1 year. What was
Bro,
I
let me
wrong
let me
about?
say this shit real quick, man. Bro, I just can't believe this shit, man. There's women coming around here talking like this and shit, and y'all motherfuckers is impregnating these girls. You should be ashamed of yourself. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The way that this woman is coming in so entitled, coming attacking and bashing Kevin Samuels, she can't even get her thought out with the right words. We 5 minutes into the fucking video, don't know what the fuck she's talking about. We just now figured out who she talking about. Like, you should be ashamed of yourselves, guys. Y'all, motherfuckers don't use condoms, bro. I posted it on my YouTube channel the other day. Niggas, bro, y'all don't be. Come on, man. Oh,
because it was 1 year does not mean that she's done so much in 1 year. She's
That
accomplished
doesn't.
a lot.
So what? What does the data still show? Excuse me. It doesn't matter what she's done. What was the fact that I put out there? What percentage of small businesses fail inside of the first 5 years?
That's nice. But what about
No,
her?
no, no. You don't. We don't do that. See, this is where you ladies who think like you and your little attitude, you can have all the sass you want,
she don't want to
but it
accept
doesn't
like
change the fact that you
percentages
live in
and
the real
math and
world.
shit and stats.
And one of the problems in our community is black women, especially young black women, think because you can be loud, sassy, and wrong, it matters.
Well, the reason why they feel like they can be loud and I mean they're wrong. She's specifically wrong in this situation because she doesn't understand the importance of statistics, man. Statistics, data, percentages, collecting and measuring data is so important because what gets measured gets like changed. You reach goals when you measure what's your metrics are looking like. You need to understand what you're coming into a business looking at. if it's 95% of businesses fail, and only 5% of succeed after a year, you need to think about everything that you can fucking do to be one of the top 5% to succeed. It's called research. It's understanding exactly what you need to do before you get into it. Would you go like motherfuckers trying to box and shit? Like, you have to train. You're not gonna just try to go into the boxing ring. Look at the shit that Jake Paul has been doing. He's been making a mockery of these people he's fought because they took the tortoise and the hare situation. Motherfuckers assume that it's Jake Paul and they don't have to fight and shit. They don't have to practice. Oh, it's gonna be an easy fight. You ain't practicing. So it's like, man, let's just watch this shit.
That was loud.
Loud, sassy, sarcastic, whatever. Man, if you don't like the data, what do you want me to do about it? But that woman agreed. But if you got a problem with it, why don't you go tell her? Because she agreed.
Have faith in her.
Have
Like,
faith me, ma'am. Faith me and
She
faith
wanted
in
to
what?
coddle.
What did she want?
She wanted Kevin Samuels to coddle to her. She wants women want people to speak and say the things that they want. This is why Derrick Jackson was so fucking popular. She's proving the point right there. She's like, just be nice. You should have said something nice to her. She's doing a great job. Go girl. Girl power.
Let's start here.
Like this shit.
Let's start here. What did that woman want?
What did she want?
What did she say her
Come on,
desire?
you got it. The fuck?
She wanted to be independent, and she also wanted to have a husband and kids.
In what order?
The way Kevin Samuels be looking at people.
What was her ultimate desire? Now, how about this? What was her ultimate desire?
Her ultimate desire was a family. She wanted to have
Right. And what did she come up with?
The more I look at her,
I put things in a way that made her think about things. What did she say?
okay, I give it up to Kevin now. Okay, I give it up. I understand why he named it this now. Okay. Bro, the more we zoom in, Kevin over that. Oh man.
I don't recall what her solution
She said, "Thank you."
What was her solution though?
Go back and watch the video. See, here's the point, people.
Online.
No, man. You came in here with that same old song and dance, half informed, not knowing what you're talking about, going off of what you thought I said and how it made you feel. And the woman I talked to was grateful. The woman I talked to said, "Thank you." So why do you have a problem and she does?
I couldn't be more grateful, but I...
No. Why do you have a problem with that conversation?
Oh
when
my
she does
God,
it? Because
these
I
types
asked
of-
her a question. Did she?
It's
have
just,
thought
it's this
about
type of
things that
people
she
in
had?
general. It's not even women. It's in general. You could be a man, a transsexual, fucking, I don't know, what the fuck. You could be a whatever. And that type of person, nobody likes. It's not even about a women thing. It's like men hating on women and shit like that. This nobody likes this type of person. Like, I was working at Ross as a fucking little security guard person. And one of the other security guard people with me was fucking stupid, man. I don't know why he was even in the same position. It's just like it felt like an insult to me that I'm working next to him. You know what I'm saying? And like, we're supposed to be watching people from coming in, stealing shit. We gotta mark the clipboard. At least I had to do that. I don't know if that motherfucker was doing it. Anyways, so I had to talk to him. I had to give like little. I'm like, yo, look, check it out, man. I'm not trying to be an asshole, I promise, but like, you're not doing a good job at what you're doing. And before I get into it, right? And that's my fault right there. I shouldn't have said it like that. I was just so blunt. Cause like, I'm like, you're not doing a good job. And the reason why you're not doing a good job is because look at the numbers on the clipboard. Not to mention, you're not even looking. You're not waving. You're not paying attention. Like, I don't know what you're doing. You're looking, wandering around the motherfucking store aimlessly like you're shopping. You're supposed to be watching motherfuckers like, it looks bad on us. Like, we got the fucking supervisors, the area managers coming in and looking at this shit. Like, bro, like, help a nigga out with this shit. What are you doing? And he's like, you're being too mean to me, man. I don't like this. I need to go talk to the... don't talk to me. And I'm just like, oh my God. I think something was wrong with him, but like he was not all the way gone. Like not, he was not, all the way not there for me to label him, for everyone else to label him as like, you know, special needs. But he was that damn close, and it just pissed me off. And it's like, this type of person, this girl, it's that type of ignorance. You're so fucking dit-scold that you can't hear shit. You can't hear shit. I don't understand how, like, Kevin's got some patience, man.
That woman had a rental car business.
Look at her face.
This, shall we?
She got sucking lemons.
Let's do this. I don't just talk out the side of my neck. I talked to that woman about what percentage of small businesses fail in the first 5 years, by the way. Do you have that number?
She got a crystal around her neck, too.
Do you have any idea?
That's a crystal.
Go ahead.
No, you can pull it up. You can pull it up.
Lord.
I'm asking you. See, I already know these things, and these things matter.
Yes, bring the facts, please.
No.
I'm gonna say this, ladies. Why do this to your hair? Like, it looks so much. It looks so beautiful when you actually just have like little afro, the puffball. Just do it natural like this. Why? This is why Kevin made it. Put that thumbnail up. That's why he did this. Like, ladies, like there. Oh my God, there's so many beautiful examples. Like, I don't understand. There's no reason to have to do that, shorty. There's no reason to have to do that, shorty. Hold on. Let's see here. Okay, look at this. Now, I know this is a wig, but that style is still attractive. Like, if it's natural, if it's fucking natural, you know, like, shit. Do it natural. Grow it out. I don't understand. I really don't understand why a lot more girls don't do that shit. I really don't. And it goes to show you guys, they do it for themselves. They don't do it for other guys. They just don't do that shit, man. Cause we love this shit. I love this shit anyways. I don't know about everybody else, but like, black girl natural hair. Let's look that up. That looks good. I like that. This is a little masculine. I'm not gonna lie. I think she eating some muffins. But that little bun, that's cute. That's nice. I like that. The Issa Rae. You know what I'm saying? You could do that shit too. You don't have to do that shit that we looking at right now. I like that. That looks good. Look at that. Look at this. And why? Damn. Look at like clothes, cars, shoes, no matter who you are. I don't know the song. Can't remember it.
No, but I'm asking you because that's what adults do.
Right.
What do you, there is a number in this country. If you're going to start a business, you're going to invest your time, effort, and your money. Don't you think you need to know the likelihood of it being successful? Or do you just take your money and just throw it anywhere and hope it works?
But what does the number have to do
No,
with
ma'am. No, ma'am. You don't answer a question with a question. I'll answer your question, but you answer mine first.
I mean, but even the question she was asking was off on a bad start, off the rip. Like, goddamn.
Go ahead and ask.
Don't you think? No. You haven't. Do you think you should know the likelihood of a business being successful before you risk?
I think you should come up with a plan.
A plan based on what?
Based on whatever you've learned, whatever you went to school for.
And one of the things you learn is how likely a venture is to succeed.
Look, this is also what it comes down to. She feels very strongly about what she is trying to come off like she's trying to express something she feels very extremely passionate about. She believes that in her core, Kevin Samuels is wrong about this topic. But you know where she fails at? You know where she lacks at? The ability to communicate. The ability to fucking communicate. She cannot properly form her thoughts in words so that she can express it in a way that other people can understand what she's saying. She keeps rambling on with the same broad general terms like things, stuff. You gotta have a plan. What do you mean? Like it's so surface level. You can't get deep and penetrate and like open up different types of pathways for the conversation to go down. You can discover different topics. You can pretty much, I believe, with the right questions, with the right communication and the right people, the right openness, you can solve anything and everything. I also believe you can have your cake and eat it too, because I just don't think people are like, they just don't take the time to sharpen their vocabulary, their brain, their wits, their awareness of the world in order to articulate it, because that's the gate to anything and everything. You have got to fucking articulate what the fuck it is that you want in this world. That's the only way your spirit, on some real shit, your spirit is able to bond and experience life with other spirits out here, other human bodies. The less, like, if you don't sharpen, if you don't read, you don't like listen to different things and shit, you're missing a huge opportunity. Voluntarily missing a huge opportunity, skipping out on an opportunity to experience all that this world has to offer for you by not learning how to fucking talk. She can't talk. She doesn't know how to express what she's feeling, but she's so entitled that she's gonna keep spewing this like toxicity, this negativity. You don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Samuels. You keep saying the same things. Well, I mean, we can't understand you because you don't even know you don't know how to process what you're feeling. Which is, at the end of the day too, which is the premise of so many people out in this world, you guys. You've got to learn how to articulate yourself. Come on, like, that's the only way you're ever going to be able to move anything in this world. The way that you can, like, interact and shit, man. You want to keep going higher. You don't want to stay at the same level. That's not, you know.
But what about yourself?
It's not nice, ma'am. No, ma'am, it's not nice. It's reality. Let's take a step back. I'm not trying to be insulting, but were you raised with your mom and your dad?
I was raised with my mother.
Okay. All right. So if you went by the schoolhouse, you understand math, you understand statistics, you understand grades, you understand all of this. And if you're going to put your money into something and risk, don't you think you should know or understand the market you're getting into, the chances of it being successful? Or do you live your life just saying, I'm going to just try whatever, I'm going to do whatever, and it's all based on me?
I mean, I like the second part. I mean, I understand.
It's okay. If it's all based on you, then if it's all based on you, then how do you deal with this? Rental car industry has ground to a halt. This is what it means for automakers and car buyers. The rental car industry is the business she was in. You know, CNN, Business Insider. Just like what I told her. All you need is a second round of Corona to shut your business down. So what does you have to do with a coronavirus in an industry that's ground to a halt? What can you, an individual, do about an industry that's dying? Excuse me?
Positive in your own.
Stay positive. There were people who sold horses and buggies.
Oh my God, think positively. That's how we're going to solve this. This is how we're going to pay the bills. This is how we're going to build a successful business. We're going to think positively, guys. That's exactly what the fuck we're going to do. And if anyone has any other problems with that, if the bank comes to try to collect on the debts that we've pawned out, the loans that we've, signed for, the space that, no. We're going to tell them to kindly leave us alone because they're thinking negative. You're thinking negative. If the electric company turns the lights off, we're going to send them a letter. We're going to tell them, you can't do this. It's not okay. It's not nice. Now turn the lights back on, please. Wow. Man. Whoo. Somebody gonna get her pregnant too. Am I wrong for saying that?
But when the automobile came along, you could have made the best horse and buggy and the best horse whip. You could be as positive as you want. When the market died, you were out of business.
Or you just downsize.
There's downsize for no dimension. You can't downsize. Okay, how can you downsize if you are a small? That person had a 9-to-5 job. How could she downsize? Being 1 year in business. And see, what I'm showing you guys is this is a 20-some-odd-year-old woman who was too stubborn.
When he put it like that,
sign
that
language
it makes
to admit that she doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. This woman is young enough to be my daughter. She ain't completed nothing in life. She didn't even complete college. And that's the point. And this is the problem.
It's interesting. I didn't finish college either. You know, just a little fact. I didn't finish college either, but I did get my NMLS license. Okay, so now that was something that I'm very, very proud of. I've accomplished that. I've also been promoted in several different places before, but it's important to it gives you a sense of confidence when you can set a goal, a tremendous goal that not a lot of people can accomplish. That gives you that supreme confidence that you need to move mountains sometimes in this world. You really have got to accomplish something in life. It does a tremendous amount for your mentality, you guys. That's so important. And ladies too. Asking that question, it's a good question. It's a really good question. Have you ever accomplished anything? You know, she obviously ain't did it. You know, you can tell by the way she can't talk, you know. Unfortunately, I'm not even trying to be an asshole.
Wonder why women who look like you, who think like you, and who act like you are chronically single. No amount of data matters. It's all about feeling. Car rental apocalypse is coming.
I was actually finna get into the Turo business too.
Oh,
it's
when
crazy.
was this written? Let's see.
I'll look into it. I'm
This
gonna
was
research
written
it.
in March 11th of 2021.
I mean, that was March 11th, man. I did a little research, so I'm gonna tell them this shit, man. Is the rental business is actually not doing too bad. There's Samia's Experience. She's a really good YouTuber that does Turo. Talks about it. She's almost got 100,000 subscribers on it. I'll probably put her videotape down below. But she's talking about how people were actually traveling a lot more. People are actually doing a lot more. Kevin actually hasn't done his research on the Turo business. That's just one article that was fucking 9 months ago. 9 months ago, you guys. The rental business is actually doing really, really good right now. No, not right now. So what happened was during the summertime, it boomed. It skyrocketed. And because it's the holidays and it's cold outside, it's naturally gone down like it has every year. But what happens is once January and February start to come in, then you're going to start to see a spike. You're going to start to see things coming back up. And that's when the money starts to really roll in. It just has its seasons. That was a prediction from earlier in 2021. But as things are really starting to look, things are opening up a lot more. People are traveling a lot more. People have a lot more money nowadays. It's starting to go away a little bit, but there's still some people out here that are just swimming in fucking cash. You know what I'm saying? And so what Kevin's talking about is dated information. He has a good point with what he's trying to get at. The whole moral of the conversation, the dialogue between the two was important. And the fact is that, and the moral of the message was, you need to pay attention to the stats and statistics. You need to and stop being so entitled with this shit. What the fuck are you? What are you saying? The Kevin Samuels' channel is multi-layered. It's great. It's actually really good. There's so many levels at this shit that you can get at. You can look at the female nature exposing themselves. You can get at the moral of the message that Kevin is trying to put out there, which is, usually it's really different. He comes in variety with it, but this one was pretty good. I want to hear what else he has to say.
I'm trying to show you folks is for a not
He gets back home with her. Goddamn.
How they feel matters more than anything else.
Hold on.
They think that
Hold on.
you were here. Don't run. Don't run. Stay right there. Keep your ass right there.
Oh my goodness.
No,
Kevin
no,
coming.
We had this conversation.
He can't hunt.
You came in and talk about
But
I
funny.
claim. See, that ain't a claim. March 11, 2021.
Dated. It's dated, fam.
March 11, 2021. From who is this, sweetheart? That's Forbes.
Right.
That's Forbes.
So like I see what she's trying to get at. She has a
What do I
bit of
need
a
to
point, but
claim?
once again, man, she can't. This is the thing that just dupes men and women alike, is being unable to back up the fuck that you're saying, your hot ass smoke and your pretty ass words with facts and information and fucking work. You got to do some work. She doesn't do work. She don't know how to articulate herself. She could have debunked what Kevin is talking about, at least in the part of the rental business. Has she just done a little research about the shit? Has she actually listened to what the fuck the stream was and be like, is Kevin actually right about this? But, let me go actually look on Google. Let me type in the rental business. Let me look up some videos of some people that are actually doing the Turo shit like that. And let's see how they're doing. But no, instead what she did was she just went on to the motherfucking channels like, you know what? I'm going to speak my motherfucking message. Kevin has met his match today. I'm going to put him in his place. Kevin ain't all that. It's fucking entitlement. And she was looking for a fight, knowing she was wrong as shit. I hate it. It makes me sick. Spit. Because it's like, why in the fuck, if you are coming, it's all for malintent. It's all for negativity, y'all. It's all negativity. If you really came in to try to have a conversation, if that's what you wanted to do, if you wanted to come in with a conversation, you would have did some research so that you could have provided and created the space for an ample conversation to happen. But that's not what she wanted to do. She's going to say she did it, but her actions are completely different. Her actions, because of the lack of due diligence to understand the fucking subject, and she didn't even think about what she wanted to argue against Kevin Samuels with. She just came in wanting some negative shit. This is what men say when they say, you just bitching. You're just bitching. You're just fucking bitching because you didn't think for 1 second how I would be feeling, how other people would be feeling. You didn't take any extra effort into the fucking subject of the situation. All you came with was your feelings. Hi. Ugh.
Already know.
This is these own people's fault. I understand you.
Look, and now she want to take the fucking
But
position of being the victim and like, oh, look, it's okay. Look, I give up. I'm not trying to fight anymore. Just lame.
Own people's fault for their businesses failing. They didn't
I got to get patience because I want to.
There's certain plans. There's certain things you can do. There's so many businesses that did not have to shut down. And I'm sure there's rental car businesses that are still running. So what about those businesses? They didn't all shut down. They had a different plan than others.
She approaching a sentimental value perspective. Look at her. She's like,
where are you getting that from? Or are you just making something up?
I'm not making it up.
So because some business succeeded. Is that how? I'm gonna be honest, young lady.
I mean, you can look it up.
No. See, I don't need to. No. See, you're the one making an argument, and see that's how it works in the realm of adults. You make the argument. You need to be able to have the facts, the data, statistics.
I just said that shit.
So you don't. Maybe that's why you think people claim stuff, because you just pull some stuff out of your butt. But you don't know. Man, if that's how you plan on living your life, that is fine.
It's common.
Common sense is on this side. Common sense looks at the numbers. Common sense looks at an industry. Common sense says basically you go to where a demand is. And you don't have a demand in a rental car industry in a pandemic. My question to you is, what are you doing right now?
Depends on where you at though. You
asking me what am I doing?
Yeah, you're not in college.
No, that's right.
What do you do?
Chilling.
Well,
chilling.
No, that's
she chilling.
Yeah, that's tough.
She ain't doing shit. Ain't doing shit.
Well, I'm reserved in the Army. I'm thinking of going back active. Or I'm thinking of going active duty.
Bro, she look like that dude off of Instagram.
I do freelance. I can sing.
Oh shit! I think I know who it is. I know who it is. Damn! Oh! Oh shit! Hold up! Hold up! Oh! Yo! Oh shit! I know who she look like. Oh my god, yeah, I'm going to hell for this shit. I'm going to hell for this shit. Bro. This the nigga. Bro. This the nigga. Oh. Oh. Bro. No. Bro. I knew it. I knew she looked like somebody, bro. I seen her face before. I seen that face before. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Hold up, bro. I'm about to put them side by side. Oh shit. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. No. No. Hold up. Hold up. Oh. 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 Bro. Bro. No. 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 This nigga is her. Oh my god, why can't I watch his shit? We gotta watch the video. We gotta watch the video. Bro.
In the tub.
Yeah.
I can't
Look.
tell. I can't tell. Well, clean it yourself. Well, clean it yourself. I saw your report
Hell
card.
no, I don't want to see this. I want to see him with the wig on. Where that? I need the wig. That nigga's a little kid.
I heard a joke about chocolate bars, and it wasn't that funny, so I just snickered.
Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough of that.
I can act. I can write.
How
But
do you provide for yourself?
She said I can
right
write,
now, I'm
I can
in
act, I can
a
write.
little situation right now.
What does that mean to the people who don't know what you're talking about? How do you provide? How do you pay for the rent, the food, your care? Who's paying for that?
I am.
With money from where?
There's apps.
There's apps.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
So please, I need leeway.
No.
No,
What?
No.
you need guidance.
Oh,
You are far too young.
God, this is the
be
generation
this-
before me.
First of all,
Or after me.
to be your age,
Oh my God.
you don't know anything. I am 30 years older than you and experienced longer than you are tall.
No.
Who do you think knows more about the business world than me or you?
You have a lot of knowledge about it. Yes.
Oh my
Doesn't
God,
mean
she a
that
passive
everything you say
aggressive
is
ass
correct.
type of woman.
What difference does it make, ma'am? Is that how you live your life? That if everything has to be one way
She'll
or-
bottle everything
or
up and
all
come up
is
to you with a
subject?
knife to your neck.
Because
Out of nowhere.
it seems to be women who think that probability and possibility are the same thing.
That's the difference between hope and faith.
Which one of our financial institutions functions on either?
Damn, that's a good question.
Faith.
Which one of our financial
Well,
institutions functions
sort of.
on faith?
Credit,
Everything.
real estate,
Financial institutions,
mortgages. Yeah.
banks, credit, the things that you need to make this world run. You know, the lights that are on in your house, it's run by a power company. The power company has to pay, you have to pay for that stuff. You don't get anything provided by faith. Why don't you just admit that you're out of your depth, you don't know what you're talking about?
If you have faith, that's how you keep the lights on.
Okay, can you go,
Lord. Okay, so what Kevin was trying to get at is, so credit in real estate actually does offer, it does run off of faith. It runs off of the faith that you're going to pay back what you borrowed. There's the whole thing about the IOU notes that happen around, right? There have been multiple stock market crashes, financial economic crashes in America's history. And it's all of those failures and shit like that, those catastrophes that we've had, has developed into 2021 federal, all these regulations. This is why when people get on like CNN and shit like that, they talk about how, oh my God, the government is sticking their hands too far into the business. We need to relinquish the power from the government's hands. Well, the fact is that the government had to create so many different laws and regulations in different houses, you know, different companies and shit like that, like the Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, Ginnie Mae. They had to create all of these things because, well, the people couldn't do it right. The people couldn't handle it. So they had to create these different types of organizations and entities in order to regulate the businesses that are going on. And the business was credit. The business was mortgages. And so what people did was, we'll give you this house, and just continue to pay us. We expect the payments, right? We're going to invest this money. We're going to give you a $300,000 house, right? Okay? It's a $300,000 house. Don't destroy it because we're going to lose $300,000, okay? This is exactly what's happening right now. Like you get a house, a $200,000 house, putting $20,000 down, $10,000 down. You know what I'm saying? You're getting $200,000 worth of a house, and you're only putting down $10,000. The bank makes money off of faith that you're going to pay it back, but not anymore though, because of obviously 2008 shit like that. The federal government actually buys mortgages now, so it's actually different nowadays, you guys. Yeah, the government actually buys the mortgages, so real estate companies get their money up front, off the rip. It didn't used to be that way, but this is what they do now. So, there we go.
I'm in California right now.
can you go to, what's the power company in California?
The power company?
Uh-huh.
As far as what? I'm sorry.
Are you in a house or an apartment?
Right now,
Yes, man. Right now.
that's personal.
Oh God. Why is
You're
it-
on Instagram in front of 10,000 people with your name showing.
Yes, I know.
So you
That's-
can either tell me or you can play that game with me. You wanted this conversation.
You're right. It's
So what is it? A house or an apartment? Don't make an issue where there's no issue.
I was in an apartment about a month ago.
Where you currently are right now, where the lights are, where are you at?
Circumstantial.
Uh-huh.
God.
Don't know what that
This
means.
is excruciating.
So you were in an apartment. Was the apartment in your name?
It was shared. I had roommates.
Uh-huh. And whose name was the lease in?
In I mean, I had roommates. It wasn't.
Bro, I don't got the patience for
You
this
have
shit,
to-
man.
no,
I don't know how
have
you
to
do
have a
this shit,
lease
bro.
to have an apartment.
Right.
So whose name was it in?
I mean, everyone had separate leases, so I had my.
Uh-huh.
I mean, he's older, so
Your name was on the
I
lease.
bet that comes with patience.
Yes.
Okay. How long did you live in this apartment?
About a year.
All right. So the apartment was a dwelling. Who provided the power for the lights, the gas, the air conditioning?
I don't know if you've ever been in a roommate situation, but in that situation, it was all inclusive. You just pay for. I've never actually had to deal with separate bills. I've always been.
So in other words,
Man, I actually know someone that did that too. And you know what happened? She was pulling in this money into this little fund. She found out, she came across an actual bill for the apartment. Found out that she was paying like way more than half. It was supposed to be like 4 of them in the two of them in the place together, right? She was paying way more than half. And the other chick was pocketing that extra cash. Whew.
you who don't even seem to understand how to set up a basic residence think you know enough to talk about business.
I know that
Mhm.
you learn. I'm not gonna shoot myself down just because I don't know these things yet.
So knowing the reality, the possibility, the truth, the facts, the data, statistics, things that you may not like is shooting yourself down.
There's time. I have time. I mean, I don't have all the time in the world, of course, but when I get there, there's going to be nothing stopping me.
Reality. No, ma'am. See, you're just talking.
All right.
Because in the
All right,
position
man. I
you're
can't do
in,
no more. This is excruciating, man. I can't do no more. Man.